To add rule-based paths to your campaign, start by first configuring general parameters. Once ready, go to the Destination tab to create the campaign funnel. Rule-based paths are only available when the destination option for a campaign is set to flow or path. In this example, we're using the path option for the campaign's destination. There are two different types of paths, default and rule-based. The default paths don't have any traffic targeting options. At least one default path is required within a campaign, so it's good to define a default path or paths first. Add a path name. Choose a redirect mode, and switch on the automatic offer waits if needed, and if this feature is available on your plan. Then choose landers and offers for your default path. Now we can move to creating a rule-based path. These types of paths are used when you want to retarget traffic to particular destination paths, landers and offers, or just offers, based on special conditional criteria and values defined. Rules are often used when a traffic source doesn't have a granular targeting options or optimization as an advertiser would like on an advertising platform. To create a rule path in your campaign, click on Add Rule in the Rule-Based Path selection. The rule configuration will open on the right. You can choose a name for your rule, but it's better to leave the rule name field blank. The system will generate the name based on the conditions you add to the rule. Now it's time to add conditions to the rule. Volume's rule path conditions correspond to our reporting categories, so you can choose between geo, time, connection, device, referrer, and variable related parameters. Let's add the first condition to our rule, which in this example will be device type. Go to the device section. From the drop-down list, choose which device should be redirected to the path we create. For example, if the lander you have added in the default path is not responsive and doesn't look good on mobile devices, you may want to create a separate path, which will omit the lander and direct link to the offer. Of course, you can select more than one value for one condition. Let's add tablet here. When you set up example two values within one condition, the system will distribute traffic to the specific path that meets at least one value. So people who are using mobile or tablets will be redirected here. You can also select more conditional criteria for your rule path. For example, you may want to add another condition to the rule, which is day of the week. To do so, go to the time section. If you, for example, want to choose work week and exclude weekends in this path, there are two options to set this condition. You can leave day of week is and choose all days from Monday through Friday. Or you can switch to day of week is not and exclude Saturday and Sunday. Now you just need to select a time zone from the drop-down menu, and your time-based condition is ready. Remember that when adding more than one condition within the same rule, as we did in this example, both conditions have been met in order to redirect the traffic to a specific path. In our example, this means that if a user during the weekend clicks on the campaign URL on his mobile device, he would be redirected to the default path since he only meets one condition in our rule. The time and device target values, which we set in the rule path as conditions, are reflected in the rule name, as you can see on the left. Once you've verified the conditions and values for your rule path, click on Add Path. Now it's the time to specify where the visitors who meet those conditions will be redirected to. Simply add your landers and offers or just offers as you would normally do for the default path. If you want to clear more rule-based paths within one campaign, you can repeat all the steps we've made. When adding more than one rule-based path in a campaign funnel, you need to remember that order of paths matter. The higher the rule is placed, the higher its priority. The visitors who don't meet the criteria of the initial rule path will be passed on to the secondary rule paths until the defined criteria matches. If none of the criteria is met within the defined rule paths, the visitors will be redirected to the default path. If you want to rearrange your rules, you can move the rule up or down by clicking the arrows visible next to the rule name. Once ready, save your campaign, copy the campaign URL, and place it in your traffic source panel and send the traffic to your campaign. Thanks for watching.